May we please have your attention?
This is A2B2 Radio.
A2B2 Radio. You're listening to A2B2 Radio.
Yo, we're back. A2B2 Radio, episode 13, coming to you live from the studio in LA. I'm Bort, and like I said, this is A2B2 Radio. This is the show that we do where we take submissions from the audience and we choose our favorites and play them here on the show for you. Today, we have our guest host here, Dev Lemons.
Yes!
Hi, Dev.
Hello.
Thanks for coming. Thanks for doing this with me. I appreciate it.
Oh my god, thank you for having me. This is awesome.
A lot of crazy submissions this time around. A lot of submissions this time around, actually. We had like over 200 in this one.
Yeah, that's insane.
It was a lot. She really brought the pack out on this one. But I think we chose the best ones. I hope.
I hope so. I think so. I would bet money on that we did. I would swear on the eyes of my child that we did.
All right. We got child's eyes on this one. Coming up first, Mom and the Mailman, the song Bricklayer on A2B2 Radio.
Fuck you.
Bricklayer by Mom and the Mailman on A2B2 Radio. Coming to us from Los Angeles. That is off of their most recent EP that just came out called Party Punisher. They were on our last episode too. I think they had my personal favorite song in the last episode with the song Ugly. So they're going nuts right now. And I really am excited to hear what they do next because every song I've heard from them has just been insane, including the rest of that EP. So go listen to that. But yeah, I like that one part of the song. It's like right near the beginning, and they do something with the guitar, and it sounds like a horse neighing.
Yeah, yeah. That song is such an adventure. It is really such an adventure. I like how it starts too.
Yeah, with the GameCube intro.
Yeah.
That song, that sound, the GameCube like, it is like a visceral memory and makes me want to just like pick up a controller and play Mario Kart.
Yeah, I'll say.
It's so nostalgic. But yeah, Party Punisher, great name for an EP too. Just really, because their music just sort of feels like it's like punching you in the face, which I really enjoy.
Oh yeah, and that's a punch that I want in my face.
They have asked me to announce that they want you to go listen to their EP and give them your money. So please go give them your money. Mom and the Mailman. Thanks again for sending that. Coming up next, we have a track from New Age Doom out of Canada, the song Portal of Freedom on A2B2 Radio.
A2B2.
A2B2 Radio.
That was New Age Doom, the song Portal of Freedom, coming to you from Vancouver, Canada. And that song was exclusively made for A2B2 Radio, which I want more people to do. Go
Yeah,
and
guys, come on.
Yeah, come on.
Why not?
Go and make a song just for the radio show in the hopes that we play it, which is amazing. Like, it could not even make it on the show, but at least you have an amazing song that you made. But that is not on another project yet, but yeah, they're releasing that independently. Yeah, really crazy. It's basically just like one long drum solo with someone just kind of like doing some poetry on it.
Yeah. So awesome. Like, how do you even think about that rhythm? Like, how did you come up with that?
I don't think that's rhythm. I think it's just vibes.
It's just vibes.
It's no rhythm, just vibes. It's the Eric Breitenbach way. If you were at any of the recent Andy Morin shows, either in Canada or in LA, you actually saw the drummer from that band, Eric, performing with Andy. So a little bit of a family affair here on the show. But yeah, I'm really glad we got to play that. It's such a cool track. That is from New Age Doom. They just returned from a run of shows across Southeast Asia and Europe. They were at Roadburn Festival, and they've been collabing with acts like Pussy Riot, Alan Cage from the band Quicksand, HR from Bad Brains, and they got an upcoming album. So stay tuned as always. Crazy shit. If that's your cup of tea, they got basically loads of it out there. So thank you, New Age Doom. Thanks, Eric. Coming up next, we have another return artist from last episode, New Beethoven, with the song Sound System on A2B2 Radio.
You know I pulled you over today, miss. You were going A2 in a B2 zone.
New Beethoven from Argentina, Mar del Plata. The song Sound System that just came out in March of this year from their EP, which is also called Sound System. It's giving me like Eels, late 90s Beck kind of vibe, but if they exclusively sang in Spanish.
Yes.
Which is also nice. And again, two episodes in a row where we've had this band on and they've made the point to let me know they've released it for free via Root Note. The Root Note Ride or Die Army lives on.
Yes, and they will never die.
They will never die because they can't release their music anywhere else.
They can't. They're not allowed.
You sign a contract, lifelong free Root Note contract. But yeah, that song just gives me good vibes. I think it's my favorite song of this episode just because I feel like I grew up listening to so much like Eels. That was like what my mom would play in the car a lot. So I immediately was just like brought back to like younger Bort self enjoying some nice music that just had a good like drum loop. I just like it's basically just like a drum break just on loop with like a guitar sample over it. It's fantastic.
So awesome. It's a song that feels like the summer sun. Like a road trip with mom to the beach or something.
Road trip with mom to the beach. Is that a sound effect of a road trip?
No.
No. That was. Well, anyways, New Beethoven, thanks for the track. Keep sending them. Listen to the rest of the EP for sure. And coming up next, we got a song from Million Miler called I.miss.u_secret valentine.wave on A2B2 radio.
Are you talking about R2D2? Heck nah, we talking about A2B2.
I miss you, miss you, miss you. 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 I miss your fucking hair. I miss your fucking face. I miss that fucking smile. I miss those lips I need to taste. I miss you in my dreams. I miss you in real life. I miss you every single day and every fucking night. Yeah, fucking. I miss you, miss you, miss you. 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 I miss you with my friends. I miss you all alone. I miss you telling me you'll never ever let me go. I miss the way you laugh. I miss your fucking voice. I miss you when I can't wait till you make the fucking choice. My love for you couldn't get any stronger. Please don't make me miss you any longer. I miss you on my phone. I miss all your DMs. I miss the times you texted me goodnight at 2 a.m. I need your fucking kiss. I need to feel your touch. I need you and nobody else will ever be enough. I miss you, miss you, miss you. 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 Yep. Okay.
You're my secret Valentine.
You're my secret Valentine. Nobody knows it but you're all mine. Nobody knows it but you and I. My secret Valentine.
That was I Miss You _ Secret Valentine .wave by Million Miler. Give it up.
Oh yeah. And you were telling me the most insane shit while we were listening to that song. So Dev, can you please tell the audience who this musician's is the alter ego of?
Yeah, the guy who made this song is the singer from the Plain White Tees. Isn't that awesome?
Tom Higginson on A2B2 Radio. I love that.
Yeah, he's awesome.
How, so because when we got the songs, you were like, we gotta make sure that my homie Tom's song is in here. But you didn't tell me that's who that was.
Yeah.
That's fucking great.
Isn't that so awesome? Like,
Yeah.
it's just so different than anything else that he's ever done. I
know.
think it's sick.
I love it. I feel like that's like such a great thing where it's like someone has so much success in another music project and they just are so good at what they do that they can just sort of like take it to another project and just still do it like insanely well. Like it's just talent that just completely blends across every genre that he touches.
Yeah, for sure.
And so like how do you know Tom?
Tom reached out to me back in like early 2020, maybe 2021. I don't remember, just like years ago. And he was like, "Hey, like, I'd love for you to write a song on the new Plain White Tees record." And I was like, "Sure." So I just happened to be in town when he was coming to town in LA, and then we met up and we wrote a song. And it's on their album, and it's awesome. He's like the sweetest guy ever. I was in the music video for the song too, for like a second.
Wow. But anyways, that was I Miss You, Secret Valentine by Million Miler. Some hyperpop that just came out in February of this year. It's a standalone single, and it's on his label Humans Were Here. He's coming out of Chicago, and he has a new album, TV. It's out now, and he's playing shows all year as Million Miler. So
All year, every day.
every single day of the year, he's chained to the stage. It's like the scene in Space Jam where Michael Jordan is playing basketball for monster alien kids. But instead it's Tom Higginson chained to a stage playing hyperpop.
Yes, and that is a sight I would only dream of seeing.
Who do we got next, Dev?
Next, we've got The Loom Rider by Abasha, now on A2B2 Radio.
This is A2B2 Radio.
A2B2?
What have I done?
A2B2 Radio.
It's only right for a second.
Too much time in the pit, don't cut the rope. The bitch can't carry the love. Pop.
pipes, scratching your lights. Flush will be showing them all. Crack it, go right the bottom of the backhand. Don't jack it off with a black hat. Don't crack it, like you live in backhand. Sitting for the master, jump shot.
Hop inside, you're the ride. He ain't lost his mind, fuck him when the sun will rise. Bitch, don't come outside, black smother the horizons. We don't know the ride back, guess we gon' blind. Hope you see the sun's black, it's all black, it's on me. Yeah, crash, it's on tax, let me show you. Yeah, plastic, we trash, they gon' cheat. Yeah, black, it's all black, it's all black.
How about early? Maybe that's my trick, bitch. Tell me, was it worth it? Would you eat?
What a meat, that seam of the record free. Off the chain, only place I see. Fuck you mean, I'm a goddamn deep. So hop inside, enjoy the ride.
Gave me lost his mind.
Fuck the road, that's on no rise. Bitch, don't come outside.
Yeah.
Yes!
What song was that?
That was The Loom Rider by Abacia.
Oh, right. Of course. But yeah, I think Abacia has been on like every single episode of this show. You people already know who this is. But if this is your first time listening, first of all, you're listening to A2B2 Radio. I'm your host, Bort. Guest host, Dev Lemons.
Yes!
Here in the studio. And yeah, Abacia, I mean, you know, it's fucking Abacia. It's like the most A2B2 act we can have on the show. They were just on tour with Super Violate, another great A2B2 act, and they were on the East Coast and they were on the West Coast, and, you know, they're playing their new album that they just put out, just called Phantasma and the Ends of the Loom. Very lore heavy, and I'm glad that we have Dev on this episode. You were on an Abacia track.
Yeah, I featured on one of their tracks a while ago. They're so talented.
Yeah.
Like, the way, like, everyone in the group is, like, so just, like, their flows are crazy, and the textures and the production are just awesome. Like, it's so, so cool.
Yeah.
And they're from Philly, and I'm from the Philly suburbs. I wish I would have known them when I lived there. They're so good.
Yeah, they're
so good.
They're amazing. And yeah, I mean, you were on the project that we put out for them, so
yeah.
I'm intensely familiar with the track you guys did together. That is always good stuff from Abacia. And what I like about them too is like all three of them are so uniquely good at the thing that they bring to the table. Like the visuals that Drugi does are insane, production's insane, and then all the lyrics are just so fucking deep and like just so dialed in. Like I feel like I'm always enjoying something new about the songs that they're putting out every time I listen to it, which is awesome.
Oh yeah.
And they said more to come in 2025. So
yes,
you know, the Abacia takeover continues,
and it will never end.
I hope not.
Or else.
That's when the sun explodes. Coming up next, we got Cab and the Rats and iPhone notification. The song Go Back to Your Room on A2B2 Radio.
You're listening to A2B2 Radio.
A2B2 Radio.
Cause collision, a fall from grace, cascading Christian. Go back to your room. You don't know, I won't let go. You don't know, I won't let go. You don't know, I won't let go. Go back to your room.
Yeah.
Yes.
Go back to your room.
Go.
That was Cab and the Rats. Go back to your room. Crunchy.
Real crunchy.
Crunchy music.
Crunchy has some stank.
Crunchy and stinky.
Sure.
Like
it's awesome.
The chips that fell behind my bed when I was snacking last night.
Ooh, yes. God, that song's so awesome.
It reminds me of like Raconteurs, where like every single song just sounded like it was like re-recorded 12 times from like one speaker into a microphone and then another speaker into another microphone. But yeah, great. They are coming to us from Puyallup, Washington. I can't tell if it's just like a joke of them telling me to say to pull up to Washington, or if that's Puyallup, Washington.
That'd be such an awesome prank. They just give you like a fake town. Has that ever happened?
Honestly,
anyone pranked you?
I feel like it's like a running joke that I don't know how to read, and I constantly am being given names of things that are just impossible to say or what's the word? Pronounce.
Yeah.
And this feels like one of those times where they're just fucking with me at this point. But that was the first track on their album Going Somewhere that came out on March 28th this year. And they'll be at the Retro Emporium in Kent on June 7th. And yeah, follow them on Instagram. Great band. Thank you for sending that in. Next, I love this next song. All right, who is it, Dev? Who are we listening to?
And up next, we've got Fuck the Views by Big Pizza on A2B2 Radio!
Remember, your daily intake of A2B2 related content is mandatory. If unable to comply, a peace officer will be dispatched to your domicile for re-education.
Hey man, thanks for coming to the zoo with me. That's where I do my best ideas.
Anytime I think you really needed it, you know?
Yeah. See, I've been uploading all the time, but the views, they ain't coming through.
Damn.
Yeah, I said some fuck on this one. Let's go.
Algorithms, schmalgorithms designed by a cuck. I like to be kissed when I'm getting fucked. Would you like some nip on the side of your tuck? Your iceberg's all tip boils down to luck. Tell me whose dick do I have to suck to get the hits? All goose, no ducks. Quack, quack, motherfucker, quack, quack. No tack, motherfucker, no tack. Lost track, motherfucker, lost track. Last laugh, motherfucker, last laugh. So that's what you do? Sit there in your room, catering to who? Zuckerberg seems. I know that that's true. Hope it gets through when I say it to you. Fuck the views.
Fuck the views. Fuck the views. Fuck the views. Man, fuck the views.
Baby girl grew, now she's 10'2". Feeling brand new, yeah, fuck the views. It's tarantula stew.
Drinking on the glue, sneaking on the shoe. I wouldn't think of you if you even knew.
That's true, that's true, that's true, that's true. Still true, still true, still true.
Fuck the views, fuck the views. Monetization, no, I refuse. Fuck the views, fuck the views. Monetization, no, I refuse.
fuck the views, yeah, I do it for the love of the game. I'd fuck the views and I'd kiss them in the pouring rain. Can I choose or am I doomed to do it all of the same ways I did in the past? Chasing views and they're coming up fast. But fuck the views whether I'm in first or last. Algorithm, schmalgorithm right down in your ass. No poop bars today, but I'm okay with the gas. Fuck David Dobrik and Jason Nash, cause views is their podcast.
We fuck up the views. I want to walk a little bit in your shoes. I want to know. Will you fuck up the views? I want to walk a little bit in your shoes.
Algorithm, smalgorithm, knocking at my retinas. Drama little, trauma little, parasocial vent, yeah. Twitch streamer, booby stream. Subs for an ass shake? Minecraft millennial. Daily diddle kids like Drake.
You didn't do that.
Turned on my TV. Guess what it was that me see? It was The View. Fuck that show too.
Big Pizza, fuck the views.
Yes.
Which is the A2B2 approach. Fuck the views because we don't get views.
Fuck them. Doesn't matter. Nothing really matters.
Fuck yeah.
God, I love this song. I think that's Big Pizza's peak, honestly. And people would argue me that. What about Cinnamon Sugar? Oh, what about their title track? What about the debut? Oh, what about Is This Christmas? I don't care about those songs. Fuck the Views is literally Big Pizza peak.
It's all downhill from here.
It's all downhill from here.
They're coming to us from Los Angeles. That just came out in April. And yeah, they're hilarious. I also get my best writing done at the zoo. And
that's valid.
It's there's a lot to think about there. You can really, get in the mind of a chimp and just start going ape shit on that paper.
Ooh, very good.
Fuck Big Pizza, bring me in. I'll write some tracks. But yeah, they have a new song, Amulet, that comes out or just came out May 23rd. We're recording this in the past, but it'll be the future when this comes out and the song is out. But anyways, Big Pizza, thank you so much for sending that in. I feel like anyone that does like comedy music to like that degree where it actually just sounds good, but like they're not trying to hide that it is like a comedic song is really I think it's a very like insane talent to have. That you can make something that funny also sound like listenable.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's not easy.
But I feel like you do a lot of like videos and like put out a lot of like stuff on social media that is genuinely like just straight up comedy. But I feel like it's not like what your music always is. Like you also just straight up put out like very well made pop music that has nothing to do with like the fact that you're also like a very funny person.
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, I have a lot of monsters inside me that pull different levers.
Would you say, because I know you're working, you have new music currently coming out, it's leading up to an album, I'm assuming.
Yes.
You're nodding yes. And so would you say that any of this new album leans more into like that comedy territory, or are you still just kind of sticking to like doing more just like straight up like pop, hyper pop, indie, and then just like letting all of the marketing around it be more focused on like your comedic stuff?
Honestly, the album sound-wise is like super dynamic. It's kind of like an amalgamation of every sound I've done and then introducing new things that I haven't tried before. And that definitely does include like the funnier sort of loud stuff that I've done before on like past projects and stuff, and also some like tender sad songs and some really loud songs that are also sad, but there's some songs in there that just have like pure brain rot lyrics, which are sometimes my favorite ones to make. It's one of my favorite levers to pull from the monsters inside me.
The brain rot lever is constantly pulled. It's like the one that has the most kind of like wear and tear on it.
Yes.
Well, that's awesome. We're gonna listen to one of the songs later in the episode, but I like all that background because I mean that's like how I found your stuff originally, was like just literally scrolling on like TikTok or something, and it's like all of a sudden just like some insane brain rot skit, and then eventually I think you just like submitted something to the show, and I was like, wait, I know this person's name. Like this is not what I expected at all.
That's so funny.
But yeah, cool. All right, well, this is a very roundabout way to say good job, Big Pizza. I like the music.
Yes, we love you, Big Pizza. I love you more than my firstborn child.
Fuck the views. Coming up next, we have Life is Simple, the song Everything is Magic and Nobody is Wrong on A2B2 Radio.
This is A2B2 Radio.
Experimental outro. Air horn, air horn, air horn. Yeah.
Yes, air horn, Peter Griffin, applause.
Ta-da. Life is Simple. Truly. It's the song
Truly.
Everything is Magic and Nobody is Wrong coming to you from Austin, Texas. I like music like that where it feels like every member of the band is really sleepy and wants to lay down.
Yeah.
Like it sounds like they're like dropping their instruments while they're playing.
So awesome. I wish I could encapsulate that.
I think you can just take a bunch of downers and then record an album.
Oh, okay.
What was your thoughts when you were picking this one? Like I think because if anyone, just to tune everyone in, I haven't even said this throughout the show. I only said it like once. You're listening to A2B2 Radio. I'm Bort, and we're with Dev Lemons here in the studio. And if you don't know, you're just tuning in. We had a bunch of people submit music for Dev to listen to, and she picked her favorites out of the bunch. And now we're talking about them. And you're caught up. We're here now. What were your thoughts when you were picking this one?
I just love the groove in this one. Like the drums are just nice. Like it just has some stink in it. It's a song with some stink in it, and I really like that about it. And the vocals are super catchy.
I like that 2 of the songs that have been chosen so far can be described as stinky. It's a very stinky episode, in the best way.
Yeah, like not like stinky in like the sense where like I wouldn't want someone to call me stinky, but it's like if the song has some stink in it, then it's like, well, that's a good thing. That's really good.
It's like a musk.
It's a musk. The song has a musk in it.
It's a musky song.
Fine with that. People pay for that.
People do. It's a ridiculous amount of money, honestly. We should have Jeremy Fragrance on next.
Oh, that's good.
That dude's crazy.
Yeah.
I go down like rabbit holes of watching Jeremy Fragrance videos. Can we Bort, when you're editing this, can you just throw in a quick clip of Jeremy Fragrance? We're going to Jeremy Fragrance in 3, 2, 1.
Number 1 in the fragrance industry.
Okay, we're back from Jeremy Fragrance now. That song came out in February on their EP Switchblade, coming out independently, and they're recording an album right now, like currently as we're recording this, and it should be done in a few weeks. So actually, it might be done now. Who knows? You can follow them on Instagram. Life is simple. And yeah, I'm gonna go and listen to the rest of their music. I feel like I've slept on these guys. I usually like go and listen to everything else from an artist when we're doing these episodes before we record, but I dropped the ball this time, and now I'm amped to go listen to the rest of it. That's like Andy's way of being like, okay, go to the next one, please.
Just spam it. All right.
I like that we've done 13 of these episodes and Andy's never actually like been on the mic. So for all people know, I could be making it up that Andy's actually here in the room while we're doing this, and it's just me doing these buttons.
Yeah, you just hacked into it.
Oh, good. Another song that I cannot fucking pronounce.
I love this one, though.
You're gonna do it.
I don't know how to... Okay. Okay, this next song is Eye to Eye by Heseto?
Welcome to my world. I have no fucking idea.
Half the letters in that one are numbers.
Yeah, so thanks again for the letter number name. Eye to Eye H3C Set 0 on A2B2 Radio. Bye-bye.
You're listening to A2B2 Radio.
A2B2 Radio.
Me dormí a las 3, sin compañía, solo le reacciona al cel. No había razones para decidir qué hacer. Fue un susurro equivocado que me dejó aquí varado solo por seguir las pistas del ayer. Dime qué pasa si dejo que todo siga así. Porque me sobra el miedo. Fui a buscar mi ego y lo encontré en el suelo. ¿Qué pasa si avanza hasta que comience a corroer en ti, en mí, en ti, en mí? sabe. Para no volvernos. Ya van 6 meses pero no he cambiado. De mis errores ya me había olvidado. Y si comparas lo que ves, todavía me faltan 3 por el message que me habías enviado. Dime qué pasa si dejo que todo siga así. Porque me sobra el miedo. Fui a buscar mi ego y lo encontré en el suelo. ¿Qué pasa si avanza hasta que comience a corroer en ti, en ti, para no volvernos a ver?
Try it again. Who was that?
That was H3SET0 with Eye to Eye on A2B2 radio tonight. God, I love that song.
That's such a good one. Yeah, I think like the Spanish speaking countries just have everyone else beat on this show. It's like 10 times out of 10, if we get a song submitted and they are speaking Spanish, I think they do get into the show just because they're only producing bangers. Only.
So awesome.
But they're coming to us from Mexico, and that song came out last month in May 12th. It's a dance track, not on any EP or album. It's just a single. So go check it out. Go listen to it. You can follow them on Instagram or YouTube, H3Set0, and you can find them on A2B2.org. Also,
go find them.
Anyways, coming up next, I straight up, when you chose this song, I was like, no way, we got Oasis on the radio show. But no, the song is called Oasis by the band Curtsy, or by the hip hop artist Curtsy. But yeah, A2B2 Radio, Oasis, Curtsy.
A2B2 Radio.
Wasteland, hold the phone, ain't going home.
chill vibes.
Thanks. That was the Gallagher's band Oasis with the song Curtsy. Nah, I'm kidding. I wish. That'd
He's
be crazy.
kidding, guys.
That'd be crazy, though.
Could you imagine Oasis makes a song just for A2B2 radio?
Well, they'd be the third most famous person on this episode, behind Tom Higginson and Dev Lemons.
And Big Pizza.
And Big Pizza. Oh, that's true. Okay, fourth. Anyways, that was Oasis by Curtsy, coming to us from Queens, New York. It came out in February, independently, and you can find them online at curtsy.com, and that's at curtsy.com. It's not an actual website, it's like the Instagram handle. But good track. We always try to end the at least like the selected songs on something a little more chill, and I feel like that was like the perfect one for this one.
Yeah, such a nice vibe. It's like the song you play when you're at the picnic with your crush, and they're looking at you, and you're looking at them, and you're looking at you, and they're looking at them.
It's just a date filled with staring at each other. Not sure what to say.
Not sure what to say. I don't know what to say. I'm so nervous about you now on this picnic tonight.
And I feel like with this episode, I say this every time we have like guest hosts on, but I like the new genres that it unlocks in terms of like what people submit. Because if there's no guest host and like that artist isn't telling people to go submit for the episode, we just get locked into like scary like digital hardcore and like electronic music and like basement trap like SoundCloud trap shit. But like this is something that I feel like is definitely just far enough outside of like our usual realm that I'm excited to like have a break from that stuff when I'm listening to the submissions.
There were a lot of chill submissions. I was like, oh wow, like this one's so tender.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was awesome. No, I loved this song. It's so awesome. Everyone's so talented.
Thanks for the talent, guys.
Yeah, you
Appreciate
guys rock.
Well, that wraps up the submissions. That's everything that we had picked out that isn't by our guest host here. So thank you everyone for submitting. Appreciate it. And coming up next, we have a song by Dev Lemons, our guest host. The track is called Nice Try. Just came out here on A2B2 Radio.
Can't help but tune you out. You're someone impressive for somebody who's so loud. Who's gonna tell you you don't have the ground to be so vain? Quite the egocentric for somebody who's so plain. So I rack my brain, trying to see a world where you think I'm game. Trying to see the day that we go on a date, but how could I believe it and keep a straight face? Baby, what's the catch? Tell me what's the catch? I don't think you know how to drop your act. I'll never find a reason to call you back. Now pick up all your waste when you're around me. When you look at me the way that everyone sees. Do you think about the day I'll let you catch a feel? Baby, what a shame that we will never be real. If you wanna feel me, get in line. It's a little sweet, you think I bite, but I don't have the time to replicate. Too passionate, if you in the way I'll make you move. It's a little rich, you think I choose you. I don't have the room for stupid kids. Talk, oh babe, I just can't help but tune you out.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Thank you.
That's a sick song. Nice try by Dev Lemons, who has been our gracious and amazing guest host here on this episode.
Thank you. I made that song when there was a gas leak in my house.
I love that. We've had an artist on the last few episodes who's not on this episode, but his EP is called Top 5 Gas Leaks.
That's awesome. Top 5 gas leaks. Number 5, the one in the Denny's down the street.
Makes my pancakes taste better. But that's awesome. So what's going on with this project? This is one of the singles. Have you released more from this? Tell the audience what they should be doing with this music.
Yes, what you should be doing with this music is you should listen to it. I have another song coming out June 25th. I don't even think I've probably even announced it at this point publicly, but I don't give a shit. I'm talking about it for the first time ever on A2B2 radio tonight. And the vibe on that next single is completely different than this one. And then the whole damn album comes out in August 1st.
Oh, shit. Mm-hmm. Damn, you got a fat runway on that one.
I know. It's awesome.
Are you playing shows in the meantime? What's the deal?
I should probably figure out doing a release show for when the album comes out. I should ask someone. I would love to. I want to go on tour again so bad, so hopefully I can make that happen. And if I do, then it will happen, and you will be happy.
And you just played some shows, right? You just sold out the Echo, right?
Yeah.
How was that?
It was awesome. I loved it. I love that venue. It was so awesome to play there because I've seen so many shows there, and I literally just love it.
Yeah, it's a good spot for sure. And earlier in the episode, you were saying some of the songs on the album are like more like thoughtful in how you wrote it, and some are more like brain rot lever was pulled.
Yes.
Where would you sort of put this one on that spectrum?
This one, I think, is like, honestly, I would say it has like the energy of a brain rot song, but the lyrics are like cohesive and thoughtful, and they like mean something.
Good. Nice.
So it's kind of a nice middle ground.
Sick. Love that.
It's awesome.
Can you say the name of the album? Does it exist yet? Do you know?
Yes, the name of the album is Surface Tension.
Yeah! Surface Tension. All right. Surface Tension, August 1st from Dev Lemons. Keep an eye out. Hopefully we do another radio episode between now and then. Maybe we can put another track on. We'll see.
Oh my god, I would love to. I would seriously do this anytime.
Fuck yeah.
Like, anytime. This is so fun.
I'm glad you had a good time. I'm glad that I think this one took a long time to come out, so I'm glad that people. I'm assuming people tuned in to watch this. So thank you if you tuned in and watched this live, or if you're watching it at a later date. Thanks for watching it at a later date. Thanks to all the artists that were on the episode. If you would like to, submit for a future episode, follow us on Instagram at A2B2 Radio. We do a lot of different episodes. Sometimes we have guest hosts, sometimes we don't, but it's always community sourced music. It's what we love. So, stick around, see what kind of stuff we're asking for, and we love listening to it. And then also, obviously, a2b2.org. Go make an account, post your stupid art. We love it. Maybe it'll show up on the main A2B2 Instagram page as well. We just fucking troll the website and just take shit, put it on the Instagram. So it's a feedback loop. It's fantastic. That's really it from us. Anything else you want to say before you sign off here?
Don't give up on your dreams. Don't stop doing stuff, and A2B2 will never die.
Fuck yeah. A2B2 Radio. I'm your host, Bort. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time. Bye.
Goodbye.